thinking about this last pick, which is meant to be their boom, gotcha. We just won the draft with 10th pick, but what is that hero? We're gonna find out soon enough. But
Wraith King.
Okay, I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Explain why.
Mike, you have to use that Thunder Strike to zone out the enemy, to ensure the lane's free for the Wraith King. This is a bit of a shakeup for Febby. Most recently, his most comfy pause 5s have all been really sacrificial and healing.
Play hard. Yeah, he's going to go down here, John. Whitemon able to pick up the kill. Xiao Yu unable to do anything. You'd have to argue T1 just well and truly ahead.
Yeah, and their timings are a little bit faster with that team fight potential as well, as they find another kill. Young God this time falling down. So the top lane still tough here for the side of TNC, and even actual item up, he's going to be good to go.
They're trying to go into Whitemon again. Impel's going to be there, but both of them already so low as Whitemon walks away with the stick charges and now turns right back around. Play hard gets bashed on the last hit. Savage gets another kill, or rather Whitemon takes that one.
TNC's lineup, all their playmaking comes in from the off and mid, and even top, again, that aggression coming out from Cuckoo, just punishing Febby so hard.
You love to see it. I mean, Cookie into Spear, just a very easy combination to land for T1 as bot lane. They do end up losing Whitemon, but top lane, Zephyr, is he going to get away from this?
We've got the Tundra duo at play, but I don't know if they have enough to follow through here.
Oh, Whitemon could be in trouble. Link is going to be there. Kinetic Field, way off the mark from Febby. He did not get the glimpse off either, so now the Cookie back in. Carl, he lands it onto Yoe and takes him down. Just so darn easy right now, as T1 will go for a bit more. Onto Play Hard, they'll find a double. And Carl's even got a DD rune waiting for him, John. And can you believe that? Everything going completely perfect.
Again, Savage has had such a free lane that you're so far behind that Wraith King that it's going to be hard to actually get farm lead.
Well, they've at least got Whitemon. He'll get the Nightmare off, but a nice pick up there for Xiao Yu. They were considering trying to... He is, but he looks like he's going to be just fine as mid lane now. Yoe may get caught out. Cookie, it's going to land there from Zephyr. They've got the Sonic Wave out. The third kill of the game already for Carl. He's get perfect vision with that Observer Ward. Scouts out everything for the side of T1. Just walks right out as top lane. Who have they jumped? It's going to be Febby. You generally leave that position 5 behind in the...
In fact, most of your team fight centers around that Disruptor.
That's a lot of damage. Carl, he'll blink in for it. And he'll pick it up as Playhard is unable to land the stun to try and get something out of this. And he gets another power rune.
TNC, they're grouped up as 4. They're dedicating their heroes here. They've got level 6 in Febby. They need to find this fight.
Time walk away though, Whitemon, he's going to be there with the Nightmare if necessary, and now the TPs are in from T1. They're ready to force the fight. They've got Chrono up. Savage, he hasn't found it. No, he has. He's got 3 targets in the first Chrono of the game. They'll drop the back wall, but it means absolutely nothing. They just chase them down. Fiends grip out. They've got the Wraith King. They've got everything they could ask for. That Savage, he doesn't even go back for Young God. Eventually does. The Wraith King is actually running away, but eventually they will pick him up, at least for the first life. And there's your second now with the spear out from Cuckoo. They'll get another kill onto Young God. And TNC will find, not quite yet, still in the mid lane. There is some action about to break out as Savage is there. They'll make the jump in onto Xiao Yu. And that'll be a Darkseid kill, I think, as Yoe and Playhard try to help out. But, well, Playhard, he's having a rough game, John. There's been a lot of impels not landing this game 1. And unfortunately for TNC, they continue to get punished for it. Like, look at this, T1. They've smoked up, they found Young God, and Whitemon just bounces his way over the tree line with the Tumbler's Toy. As Febby, he's going to try and turn now, but you've got the Mortimer's Kisses up. They cannot sustain themselves through this amount of damage as Cuckoo comes in, cleans up again. They'll even just leave Playhard. Just leave him be. No need for the next assassin right now as Cuckoo. He'll be chased down Yoe. Want to try and find a trade, but Whitemon is going to put him to sleep. They'll at least get a vacuum wall off onto the POS 5 Bane, but that's about all they've got so far. In fact, Whitemon, he's not dead yet, but does finally go down as Zephyr. He jumps back in. Not sure about that one, but Savage, he's there with the 2-man Chrono now. Turn right back around onto Yoe with a big Sonic Wave onto Playhard and the Razor. It's just clean gameplay, John. It's just too clean.
That T1.
Just walk right away as Zephyr. He'll break the gap. Go in, but the Cookie's off the mark. Scatterblast won't land either. Meanwhile, Cuckoo, who are we going for? Young God, he'll jump in. Nightmare's there to save Zephyr. He'll walk right out of there, and now Carl's joined in. They've got Febby straight off the bat in the Fiend Trip. They've already found the Wraith King Smurf line for Carl. He's dropping low. He'll get his BKB up in time, but then he's out of there. Big Sonic Wave though from the Quap, and now Young God's in trouble. He tried to chase down Carl, but it does not work out. A 7k advantage. You've got Arena up. You just want to fight. You know how strong you are right now as T1, and there's no reason to back off. TNC, however, I mean, they've got to find a way to defend this mid-tier 1 tower, but I just don't see how you do it as Cuckoo. He's jumped in. They found Yoe straight off the bat, so that's your Razor gone, and now Play Hard. Well, he's going to try to run, but there's no really running here. Carl, he's on it. Cuckoo will take the kill. And now that mid-tier 1 tower, it's as good as gone. The heroes, they were just the cherry on top.
Yep.
Savage.
Oh.
Yeah, he found Febby, but he'll get the glimpse back. He should be just fine with it, though. He still got that tier 1 mid, no problem.
Young God?
Oh, yeah, God, no. Bean's grip is up in 3, John. Whitemon, he's timed this perfectly, but they don't even need it. They don't even need it. As Young God, he's going to have absolutely no way out of this. He'll try to armor toggle the best he can. Can he actually make it out? Not quite. Kips out for Febby for some reason from Carl.
Held back because of that second life. So far, it's not a factor at all. They will find Cuckoo at least. Can they find a kill?
Will they though, John? I mean, you've still got Chrono up, you've got Kisses up. I mean, everything's available right now for T1 as the cookie is there on Yoe. They got the Razor, they've got the Chrono again. Savage, no hesitation, just right into it. And why would you hesitate? They quite frankly, John, T1, they don't even need these ultis right now. Just no need to hold them. They'll go right into the
very fast BKBs. We talked about this a bit behind the scenes, Mike. You talked about Disruptor. Once BKBs are up, that Static Storm, your key control, is just gone. Like, you're not going to find Ags in the Pause 5 that quick, especially in a game where you're so far behind. So
they're going to
T1's
try.
just ready for it.
They're trying to get anything they can get right now. They'll try to just accept the Whitemon kill, but it's not that easy. Whitemon, he's still alive, just barely, but it seems as though T1 will allow this gift to go the way of TNC from T1. They're just more than happy to rotate around their timings. It's the spell CDs. T1 not going to quite find a target in that dire triangle. A bit of a scan out. Won't find anyone with that either. But Cuckoo, he'll run into Play Hard. They don't have the detection yet. In fact, Play Hard, he's going to try and go in, but Cuckoo, he got the BKB off in time. And we'll just taunt him as he dances around the Nyx Assassin, and they'll easily be able to pick their skill up. No problem here for Carl. Right into the mid-tier 2 tower they go. In fact, Carl, he wants to try and force another fight. He's onto Young God. Sonic Wave trying to push him back, but it's not going to work out. It pushes him up to the high ground instead. Carl, though, he's not done yet. He's into the tier 3 tower. He ends up killing off the Disruptor. Febby gets tipped again, and he TPs up right in front of their eyes. TNC, they are on the low ground right now. This could be a bit of a disastrous position for them, and Savage is going to dump in another great Chrono. He found 2 primary targets and the Kisses. They are going to go right in for free. Already found the first life, and now Yoe. He's been caught out by Whitemon. He'll try to run with his BKB up at Savage, and Carl will just chase him down to the ends of the earth. Eventually, he will drop as they continue now. The arena is back up. Zephyr, he does finally end up going down. Young God in the meantime is somehow still alive. In fact, they found the Aegis on Savage, but it won't matter. He'll respawn up, no problem, as Young God does finally drop him the second time. And Play Hard, well, he just brought back. He'll be surged away by Zhao Yu. And another unsuccessful
18k lead, TNC still holding on as long as possible. Their high ground defense is strong. Again, if you get a good back wall, the Static Storm on top, you can play, but I think that's going to be their best angle here to play high ground.
Febby. Oh, Febby. Oh, he ends up going down there to Carl. He tried to go for the Glimpse back, but the Lincoln Sphere was already up. He just gets blown up immediately by Carl, as now a big smoke is there. T1, who have they found? Yoe, he gets caught out right in the BKB. They cannot stop Savage in this Chrono. He'll go after Play Hard, but now the Fiend Grip is up in the arena. Will also be dropped here by T1. Yoe just gets blown apart as they even found Zhao Yu. Young God, he's the only man left, but it's not looking great for him. He'll try to get underneath those T4 towers, but they're not safe either. Savage, he's happy to fight. Carl? Carl's blinked in. Static Storm's been dropped, but he's got the BKB up. He's just manning up here. He'll blink right back away, but now Savage is back in, but he rewinds again. Yoe, well, he knows he can't fight. Get started on that tier 2 tower. Play Hard. He's going to spot out Carl, but it's not that easy of a target to take down, especially with that BKB up. In fact, now Play Hard, he's the only man down that bot lane anyway. Everyone's left. Does he want to cancel TP? Yeah, he will. He'll get the cancellation off Carl. He'll try to turn now, but should not have enough. and he won't. But top lane, johnxfire has rotated onto Young God with the scatter blast. It's off the mark. Savage, he'll still move in. They've got the chrono up if they need it. But they probably won't, considering how much damage Savage is doing right now. In fact, now the spear round does catch the Disruptor Febby. He's just going to die to the Mortimer's Kisses. And now they've got the Wraith King trapped up in the Fiend's Grip through the BKB out. Young God is gone. Yoe, he shows up with Savage. He gets another great chrono. Onto two heroes into the arena of Cuckoo. It's just clinical. It is an absolute clinic here as Xiao Yu gets a big vacuum off, but the GG's been called. They have seen enough. And T1, they clean up game number 1 against TNC Predator. And I'll tell you what, John, wasn't even close.
It really wasn't. T1 just played a masterclass game. You know, their execution was on point, their coordination as team was up there. You can see them all cool and calm, collected, not too excited. I think they expected to find that win, but it was a very strong showing from T1 anyway. You know, we talked about them not playing in previous tournaments. They still show up. They've gotten the practice in. They've gotten the serious mode on. It looks like March has gotten the discipline out. And I'm keen to see what T1 can do going forward. TNC, you know, fresher stack. We heard Febby. He has expectations at the same time.